Empire's Spartacus 2 sparring gloves in lace in 16 ounce. Can these gloves conquer all? Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. I'm Coach Simon, and here on Fit to Box channel I bring you all things boxing equipment. Today is the turn of Empire and their Spartacus 2 gloves. I did a review a little while ago on the Velcro gloves, and now this one is on the lace gloves. These in 16 ounce, these are sparring gloves, and as you can see they've got an old school type shape to them in that gunmetal grey. These are real leather gloves. And on the front there, you'll see that badge there, the BBB of C. Okay, a badge that is normally on fight gloves only. Empire is the only brand that I know that has got that badge on their training gloves. Obviously, Empire, they have got like a deal with the BBB of C. When it comes to the professional boxing, you'll see their logos on refs' shirts. And obviously, as part of that deal, they have got that logo on their training gloves as well. Okay, do I think there's any value to that? I think there is a value to that for the fight gloves. Not so much for training gloves, I don't think, because at the end of the day, the British Boxing Board of Control don't really have that much to do with training gloves, where they have to sanction fight gloves for fights. These particular gloves are £189. They do the Spartacus 2 in 12 ounce, 14 ounce, which they class as training gloves. They do them in 16 ounce and 18 ounce, which they class as sparring gloves. So you can get these from empirefightstore.com. Let's have a closer look at these gloves. Okay, so these Spartacus 2 in that gunmetal grey, which I think is a great colour. You've got the Empire's logo. You've got the flat rear of the wrist. As I bring it round, you've got Conquer All on the thumb. You've got Spartacus 2 on the grip bar. And then at the bottom there, you have got the BBB of C, the British Boxing Board of Control logo there. And then at the bottom there, you've also got the 16 ounce label. As I bring it round for that knuckle, that is a soft knuckle. Three-dimensional foam is how they describe it, and you have got a round, old-school punching surface with that knuckle. The thumb, you've got Conquer All Empire strapline. You've got the thick, wide leather attachment for the thumb, which is in the correct place and prevents thumbing. You have got no air holes on the thumb. The wrist at the front is very, very thin padding at the front. And also at the rear, although it's thicker, again, you can see from that how soft that padding is. Okay, I think that could do with being firmer. The face of the glove is there like so. On the grip bar, you've got a medium to soft firmness grip bar. You've got Spartacus 2 on the grip bar. You've got the label 16 ounce at the bottom, and that is a short wrist. You've also, as you can see, you've got no air holes in this glove, not on the thumb, but not on the face of the glove either. And then if you have a look at the stitching in this area here is good. And then the only place where I think they could go a little bit neater is at the base there, and this was the same on the Velcro, and also on the other side there as well, where it's not right flush up to the beading. So it's flush up to the beading here, and then at the bottom just looks a little bit more untidy. I'll show you on the other one as well. Same situation on that one as well with the stitching. And then let's come on to the lining. And the lining, it's a water repellent nylon lining. It's a satiny feel. It looks a little baggy, but actually when you've got them on, it's not baggy, as in you can't clasp the lining in between your fingers. It does feel nice around the hand. Okay, first to the scale, 16 ounce on the label, and then put this one on with the lace. So it's a lace up glove, 16 ounce, and it comes out at 16.4. That is perfect. And we have here 16.4, absolutely perfect, not only for a lace up glove but also across the two gloves being the same. Okay, so let's have a look at the comfort. I'll slide my hand into the glove. These are a short glove in the wrist. Okay, there's a lot of gloves, especially Mexican gloves, that come further down the arm. These are short in that wrist area, and as you can see, you've got that old school shape in how they are. They're like a rounded type glove. They're very much like the bigger version of their fight gloves. Now, straight away, when it comes to the comfort, the real area, right in the end, the finger area is quite short. So if you've got long fingers, these are not going to be the gloves for you. Also in that finger area, it's held first of all in that open hand position, and then you can pull it into the fist. In saying that, when you pull it into the fist, there is sort of pressure on the finger pads. I think you can feel what feels like leather there, but as you press down and repeatedly press down, it does feel like there is going to be a bit of a rubbing. When I've done the actual testing, I didn't find that I didn't get any blisters or anything, but when you put them on, it is a little tight in that area because of the length of the finger area of these gloves. Okay, so just be aware of that. Now, when it comes to opening up, you can open up the hand no problem at all, and you can get into a good fist also. When it comes to the rest of the gloves, the thumb is comfortable, the rear of the fingernails is also comfortable, and around the knuckle area is comfortable, and then of course you've got that short, softly padded wrist there as well. Let me try the other one on. Okay, again, very, very similar. You've got the same thing with the almost like the rubbing onto the finger pads as you actually are opening and closing the gloves. Only difference is it's a little tight on the front of that thumb on the left one. That's all I would say. So in sparring, you can open the hands fine. You can get some good padding there, which is obviously great for your sparring partner. They rest in that open position for like catching, and then you just simply, when you're punching, then you bring your fist into the fist position. I actually prefer the lace ones for sparring over the bag, and I prefer the Velcro ones on the bag over sparring. Okay, when it comes to the bag, you've got that bulbous round punch surface, and these are a little front heavy. Okay, so as I hold them like that, you can see there is a bit of a sag when it comes to how much weight of the padding is here and how soft that padding is on that wrist. And I do think when it comes to the bag that could do with being more firm for wrist protection, and hence why when it comes to the actual lace-up gloves and the Velcro, I have flipped the scores when it comes to what I prefer out of the two gloves, and you'll see that when I put the scorecard on. So let me just bring it round there. You've got that grip bar there, which is like a medium to soft firmness. And I did find that as I was using them, they are a comfortable glove. So these are going to go into the Fit to Box middleweight lace division, price division for gloves between 101 English pounds and 200 English pounds, or 121 US dollars to 250 US dollars. And there is the card. You can see these are a British company, made in Pakistan, these gloves. Style 95 in that gunmetal grey, old school style. Comfort 94, durability 96. These are a really good leather gloves. Sparring 96, as I say, I do prefer these for sparring, the lace-up version. Bag 95. I think that wrist, that soft wrist, could do with being firmer. That would help with the wrist protection on the bags. And value for money 96 at 189 UK pounds. These then come out as 95.3, 3 Fit to Box stars, excellent gloves. They've definitely improved the padding over the original Spartacus 1 gloves, which of course had padding, which was like a horsehair and foam. These have gone with a 3-layer padding in these that doesn't include horsehair, and I do think that that is an improvement when it comes to training gloves. Obviously, horsehair much more suited for the fight gloves. So as it's come out there, the total score does come out as the same as the Velcro version, 95.3 and 3 fit to box stars. These are excellent gloves. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.